Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hanif Zikri bin Harmi. My method number is 1231834. Okay. We go to the first slide about the beginning and Syarah Al-Quran Al-Karim. Okay, we take from Surah Al-Baqarah verse 188, and the meaning is do not eat or take the property of other among you in a wrong way, and do not give your property bribe to the judge because you want to eat or take part of people's property with commit a sin, even though you know the. Okay, we go to the next point is through this verse we can also identify that corruption is one of the prohibited act in Islam as well as by law. This is because act of corruption seems to oppress other group and make someone capable of doing things without having to make an effort. Okay, the last point is this verse reminds Muslim to always act justly and honestly, maintain personal and community integrity, and avoid action that harm others and damage the justice system.
Okay, now we will move to the next section, which is the discussion of relationship between Naqli in relation to corruption in society. Okay, the first thing that we can find from the result of the discussion of Naqli knowledge related to corruption in society is the role of scholars and also religious institutions, such as in terms of da'wah and education, which is to educate the community about the dangers of corruption and the importance of Islamic values in life. Okay, the second points of Naqli discussion regarding corruption is in terms of the principle of Islam, which is prohibited all people from doing bad things because in hadith sources also said that the giver of bribe and the receiver of bribe both go to hell, and this hadith is narrated by Imam At-Tirmidhi. Okay. The third point of Naqli's discussion regarding corruption is in terms of upholding justice, as it has been told in the Al-Quran, in which means, and you shall not eat or take the wealth of others among you in false way, and do not you bring the matter of the property to the judge, so that you can eat the parts of the other person property by committing sin, even though you know it. So An-Nisa verse 58.
We can highlight some important points to address the issue of corruption in society from the point of view of the ugly, reasonable, or logical perspective. Among them, we want to highlight about the definition of corruption, factors causing corruption, and the role of the anti-corruption agency. Definition of corruption. Corruption refers to the abuse of power for personal gain or illegitimate gain involving various forms such as bribery, embezzlement of funds, and nepotism. They have three elements that lead to corruption. Firstly, individual factors. Second, institutional factors, and social variables. Individual factors like selfishness, lack of honesty, and low morality. Institutional factors include the absence of efficient monitoring system and flaws in the legal and enforcement apparatus. Social variables such as culture standards that allow or condemn the practice of corruption. The anti-corruption agency function create the bolster organization that are committed to fighting corruption and give them the authority to carry out investigation and prosecution. Using the ugly approach, we highlight the significance of applying logic and reason to comprehend, evaluate, and address corruption-related concerns. This strategy also places a strong emphasis on working together to eradicate corruption among the public, business community, and government.
Next, we go to the lesson to be learned from the crime of corruption. First, the importance of integrity and ethics. Corruption shows how important it is to maintain integrity and ethics in professional and personal life. Without integrity, system and organization are easily affected by destructive corrupt behavior. Second, economic and social loss. Corruption causes great economic loss to the country, including waste of resources and damage to the investment climate. In addition, it also harms society as a whole because the funds that are supposed to be used in the public interest are misused. Next, education and awareness. Educating the public about the danger of corruption and how to prevent it is key to building an anti-corruption culture. public awareness and encourage active participation in reporting and rejecting corrupt practice. Lastly, public trust. Corruption undermines public trust in government and institutions. Trust is an important foundation for democracy and good governance. Maintaining public trust requires transparency and strong action against corrupt actors.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So next I want to talk about conclusion of Nakli Akli related to corruption. It is worse to state that corruption still persists in society as a problem that negatively influences institutions, affect the economic growth and prolong social injustice. While introducing reliable anti-corruption provision and encouraging people to act and promote integrity, it is possible to inspire to improve the quality for life and global fairness and exclude the negative impact of corruption to the maximum extent. So I think that's all from our group 8. Thank you for watching.